No. Hold it like this. Come on. Get your hands steady. Come on, get it steady. All right, follow me.
Sports and Learning Center. Derby City Wrestling, presented by Car Shield, is on the air. Gilbert Corsi alongside 93.9 The Ville, Steve Rummage at ringside, and we've got a huge hour of action for you and a blockbuster main event. Chocolate Thunder Willie Mack squaring off against the Dead Ringer and Aaron Williams.
It's going to be a great one. It's a perfect main event here on Derby City Wrestling. You know what? I'm starting to get a little comfortable, too. So.
Let's get it all started.
All right, thanks, fellas. Now, I'm looking forward to this interview. If you've been watching the program, you'll know why. Please welcome Pretty Peter Avalon.
Pretty Peter Avalon got his dignity back with a victory a couple weeks ago over primetime Robbie Walker, but he still hasn't gotten that $10,000 back that he lost with 2 defeats to Brian Myers. PPA in the house.
Okay, Pete. Oh.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I'm speaking.
So, Pete, how are you feeling?
David, I'm feeling magnificent. You know what? Your boos aren't going to get me down because you're looking at a man who has a win here in Derby City Wrestling. 2 weeks ago, I beat your favorite, Robbie Walker, fair and square. You know what I know? I know that a few weeks ago, I lost $10,000, but I'm the most money-making man here in the United Wrestling Network, so I know that I'm gonna make 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, 40, 50, 100K by just existing in this business. I'll get money from Tony Khan. I'll get money from Billy Corgan at the NWA. I'll get money, hell, more money from you, David. More money from you.
Well, I'd like to talk to you about money. So, I have a question for you. So you wrote Brian Myers a check for $10,000.
I did write Brian Myers a check for $10,000, yes.
So, did you notice whose name was actually on the top of that check?
It was Peter Avalon.
If your name is David Marquez Productions.
I mean, so what are you?
So how'd you get that check?
I pulled it from my personal checkbook.
You had one of my company checks in your personal checkbook. I know we go way back. I know you come by my house, you come by the office. Did you happen to, pull one out of the ledger?
David, what are you saying?
Well, I'm saying simply, you still owe Brian Myers $10,000 because I stopped payment on that check.
What?
Absolutely.
You stopped payment.
It wasn't your check. I pay enough for things around here, let alone an additional 10 grand for your mistake.
So Brian never got his money.
He never got his money, and from what I understand, he's back on the prowl. Maybe even you're gonna owe him 20 of your money. So let's talk about Tony Khan. Hey, TK, you gonna help the guy out?
No, look, something just came up. I have to go in the back and call the bank and make sure that Brian gets his money. Damn it, David, you can't.
Don't damn it me, you're the one who did it wrong. Well, it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, Peter may be going after the wingman for some help here to take care of his debt. And let's go to the back to Sean Phillips.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Phillips, and I am standing by with Aaron Williams, who is getting ready for his upcoming match against Chocolate Thunder, Willie Mack.
No more questions. Aaron Williams, I need you, Aaron. I need you right now more than I've ever needed you before. What happened last time with Willie Mack was a fluke. It's a stain on what I'm trying to build here at Derby City, and I need you to finish the job. You hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you, baby. I hear you very, very well. Willie Mack, I hear that you're taking me a little bit lightly, and that's perfectly fine with me, because that's gonna make this victory so much sweeter. Because you see, to Aaron Williams, wrestling is an art, and I am a very violent artist. So I look forward to spreading you all over my canvas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, Aaron Williams and Willie Mack, it's coming up.
I love to drive. It's my me time, my getaway, my escape. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield administrators help get those repairs paid. I trust CarShield with my baby, and you should too. CarShield has plans that include protection on major parts and systems like the engine, transmission, entertainment system, air conditioning, electronics, and more. CarShield administrators go the extra mile by including rental car options. You also get emergency services for flat or damaged tires, lockouts, dead batteries, and courtesy towing, all at no additional cost. Darlings, saving on expensive car repairs is just a phone call away. For me, it's a no-brainer.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in costs for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-284-5872.
Don't worry. It's fake.
That's a good.
Fake bomb.
That's a good.
Fake class.
Oh, I'll do it. I swear on my mother's grave.
Fake threat. Fake dead guy. Fakes like those don't scare me. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
DJ Scary Carey keeping the excitement in the atmosphere here at the Norton Center. Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center. Gilbert Corsi alongside Steve Rummage. And it's time once again for our special presentation from the United Wrestling Network. And Steve, this is a good one. The United title on the line. The radioactive Poppy, Danny Limelight, a fighting champion if there ever was one, taking on filthy Tom Lawlor. Let's go to California for the action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United World Championship!
It's main event time, and they don't get much bigger than this. And if imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, then some flattery by the challenger here, filthy Tom Lawlor, who in his career winning titles has been his business. Business is good. This guy, an alum of the Ultimate Fighter, was a professional MMA fighter at the highest order in the UFC. Certainly has a lot of confidence. And think about this, guys, is a former world champion in his own right, was MLW world champion, was New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight champion. This guy's done it all. Can he win the gold here? Todd Kennelly, James Kincaid. We are joined by committee member, longtime broadcaster, Johnny LaQuasto.
It's always an honor to represent the committee for the United Wrestling Network, especially in a match such as historic as this. You gave the resume. Filthy Tom Lawlor is ready to take the United World Championship.
And here you see the champion, and James, things got pretty personal and heated in that recent interview between champion and challenger. There was mutual respect until there wasn't, and this is quickly turning into a heated rivalry with the title on the line.
Yeah, Gold has a funny way of doing that. Started off friendly. These two have a lot of history together. They've been up and down the roads together. Team Filthy together, which Tom was, of course, quick to point out that that was, in fact, the name adorning the jersey, not Team Limelight. That certainly struck Danny cross, as you might expect. But look, Danny was prepared for this. He said, I expected this when you were coming here. You're a prize fighter, and that is the prize around Danny's waist that he wants.
That Limelight is the face of the company. He's got the title on the line, but these two know each other quite well, and that poses an interesting challenge for both, as momentarily Adnan Qureshi is here to set the stage.
Introducing first, the challenger. From the fight capital of the world, Sin City. He weighed in this morning at 206.9 pounds, Filthy Tom Lawlor! And introducing his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the United World Champion, the radioactive Poppy, Danny Limelight.
Stage is set, world title on the line. Tom Lawlor making his United Wrestling Network debut straight into the main event, straight into a world title matchup, and that says a lot about his pedigree and his history.
There's no question, when the United Wrestling Network had the opportunity to make this match, we had to take it. I mean, you look at Tom Lawlor's resume, you look at his career, you know, a 20-fight career in the Octagon, laid down his gloves a few years ago, and it's been nothing but success ever since. And then Danny became part of Team Filthy. I mean, this is truly a no-brainer match. And going back to 2 weeks ago, gentlemen, when we announced Tom as the opponent for Danny, I got to be honest, my life flashed before my eyes during that face-off. When you have Lawlor and Limelight about to square off, I was afraid to jump in, but we had to do something to make sure that that fight would not happen 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, going nose-to-nose, maybe lose this great main event. Well, you did a good job breaking things up before it got too out of hand. I still think it's, you know, mutually forged in respect and sportsmanship for the most part, but these two both know how to talk a lot of trash as well.
Oh, no doubt about it. And these two, you know, were quite the force to be reckoned with, along with the remainder of Team Filthy on New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong. They run roughshod, big-time victories. But let's talk about, we talked about the history. As you can see, again, more imitation, mind games by the challenger. Let's talk about the title reign of Danny Limelight. Defeated the longest reigning United Wrestling Network World Champion Jordan Clearwater, and then defenses against the likes of Eddie Kingston, Clark Connors, a competitive rival from the New Japan days as well, and most recently Zicky Dice, and now another tough challenge in the face of Danny Limelight, and he's game, and he's got to take it on with full force.
Certainly no rest for the wicked, no rest for the champion, but this is what Danny signed up for. This is what he's wanted his entire life. He's been preparing himself for moments and fights like these.
No question, Kincaid. I mean, look, this is 7 years in the making. You know, Danny Limelight came into United as a tag team competitor. He was hungry, he was gritty. That grit has never gone away. And he said before he had his opportunity, he won the golden opportunity. He said, look, if I become champion, I want to face everybody possible. I don't care how big, I don't care how strong or the cover here, kick out. And that's exactly what Danny's willing to do. Case in point, Lawlor, another cover.
But I got to tell you, I wonder if the champion, and you see it here, nice counter roll-up by the challenger. If Limelight is playing into the game here, a Lawlor Magistral Cradle, both feverishly looking for the win, I think Limelight would be better served to use his agility, go high risk. I don't know if you want to get in a mat grappling game with such a long-time great MMA competitor as Filthy Tom Lawlor.
No question. I mean, UFC career, PFL career. You mentioned the first ever open weight champion for New Japan, former MLW heavyweight champion. I mean, James, there isn't anything that Tom Lawlor can't do. Great elevation on the drop kick, but also there's a Jekyll and Hyde element to the personality of Tom Lawlor. You don't know what he's capable of.
That's absolutely true. Right now,
look at
is
this.
he capable of defeating the champion? He's got Danny Limelight in a bad way here and colliding him with his knee, breaking the back of the champion perhaps.
And that was beautifully done by Lawlor. That was a perfect mesh of his MMA and wrestling careers. He used a head and arm choke into a backbreaker, now draped the knee over the rope, and Limelight's in trouble here, and Limelight's not going to be bouncing around, flying around, hitting symbiote DDTs. Right now, the challenger in control. We got to take a break. Our main event rages on next.
If you're afraid to offend, you can't be honest. That's Thomas Paine, a leader in the American Revolution. CarShield, America's most trusted auto protection company, spells out what's protected in coverage plans for your vehicle. If your vehicle is out of warranty, all you have to do is call before your car breaks down. CarShield preserves your right to save on repairs or replacements for major parts and systems, while protecting your freedom to choose your mechanic or dealer for one affordable pay-as-you-go rate, a rate that will never go up. The future of this country rests on the people. The future of your car should rest with CarShield administrators. Call CarShield before it's too late.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-453-5896. 800-453-5896. 800-453-5896.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream to be fast, clean, and loved everywhere. Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
Welcome back, everyone. Main event time. Todd Kennelly, James Kincaid, Johnny LaClosto with the call of the action. Pleasure to be here. And Lawlor tried to drape that shin across the throat of the champion. Limelight was having none of it, but just got turned inside out. Guys, the champ is in trouble.
Yeah, it's not the throat of the champion I'm worried about, though. It's that left leg that Tom Lawlor is starting to pick apart. Yeah, this a little bit of an accent added there, that leg DDT. Champ in a bad way. You alluded to it before the break. Is Limelight going to be able to take to the skies on one leg?
And again, maybe, Limelight was part of Team Filthy, and right now Lawlor, the Filthy one, is in control, proving that he was in that leadership role and just might be in the ultimate leadership role here in the United Wrestling Network. Single leg kick, drops the champ again, and Johnny, I know you're a longtime physical therapist. What is being done here to the body of Limelight? It's getting dissected out there.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Lawlor is as surgical as it gets in the ring. Right now he's attacking actually both the upper and lower part of the hamstring. So if Danny Limelight has any more damage done, like you mentioned, he's not going to have any base to jump off of. His agility will be gone. And not to mention, there's a good chance he's going to be black and blue all over the leg. He's not going to have anything left. So on top of that, we could even go down into we could even have a gastrocnemius problem if he goes even further. But now there's Lawlor taking advantage with the clothesline. And Limelight had to know that Lawlor is going to have some kind of strategy where he would pick apart a body part. That's exactly what he's doing.
Limelight got turned inside out with the clothesline. And in the sport of MMA, this is why teammates that work out in the same gym, they don't often fight each other with a title on the line. They maybe wait till their stablemate loses the title, then they challenge, because they know each other so well. They know their strengths, they know their weaknesses, and that's what we're seeing here between Limelight and Lawlor.
And, to show how dangerous Lawlor is, during his UFC career, he won Fight of the Night, Knockout of the Night, and Submission of the Night.
Limelight, nasty landing on, he landed on his feet, but on that damaged leg, and just ate a kick for his trouble, and the champion is down on the outside.
Limelight is lifeless right in front of members of his own family, and his championship perhaps in more jeopardy than we've ever seen, and Filthy Tom Lawlor is relishing this.
Methodical in his approach. I mean, he has really just been in control essentially of the entire matchup.
Oh, back to the left hamstring perhaps. Oh, boy, this is tough to watch.
On that hard edge of the ring apron, there's no give there. And Lawlor is decimating the lower appendages of Limelight, and now a big kick right to that hamstring.
And in the most distal part of the hamstring, it branches out and attaches to the medial and lateral aspects. So exactly where Tom Lawlor is doing the damage, that's where that hamstring can snap and roll up the leg.
And taking away so much of the offensive playbook of Limelight.
I was just going to say, it was scary moments ago. Limelight couldn't even rush from one corner to the other. He dropped down, gave way, and then ate a vicious shot from Filthy Tom.
And James, I mentioned that Limelight might want to keep this match off the mat, off the canvas. He might have no choice. He might not be able to get to a vertical base if this continues.
Yeah, he's running out of options, and time might be running out on that title reign as he's in the tree of woe at the hands of Tom Lawlor right now.
And now Limelight's own gravity is doing the damage.
And some added pressure on that knee as well, and you can see Limelight clutching it. Lawlor is in total control. I don't know that I've ever seen anyone dominate when it comes to time of possession offensively against Limelight the way the challenger's doing here, guys.
Yeah, definitely not since Limelight has won the title for certain. Like you said, this might be the biggest threat yet. He's just hopping around on one leg in there. This is getting tougher and tougher to watch.
Big chop.
Oh, boy, that might have just woken up the champion. That chip on his shoulder coming to life.
Playtime might be over here, Johnny. Limelight firing up all over the challenger here and trying to get some feeling back in that leg. Oh, no, gets cut down, chopped down by the challenger.
Might just be too much damage done for Limelight to really sustain any offense.
And look, we saw an immense level of respect between Limelight and Lawlor 2 weeks ago, but you know how sadistic Lawlor is. We have seen it over the course of his career. They may be friends. They may have been colleagues and teammates in Team Filthy, but that is all gone. And right now, Tom Lawlor may be very close to becoming the new United World Champion.
And that lust for golden championships can make enemies of anyone. And Lawlor, a prize fighter out here for the ultimate prize in the United Wrestling Network, and seems at the moment to be well on his way to claiming it.
Yeah, zeroing in right now is Tom Lawlor, just absolutely dominating the champion. Limelight on his knees at Lawlor's mercy.
And you can see Lawlor enjoying this. He's taking his time. He's being as systematic as possible. And give Limelight all the credit in the world.
He's trying to weather the storm, hang with it, fire himself up. I mean, maybe no greater home court advantage in pro wrestling than is for Limelight here at the Improv.
Absolutely, it's been a magical place for Danny Limelight. His ascension, his title win, and his subsequent title defenses. Blocked it there. Limelight's got a hold of the leg.
Oh!
Look at this, backstabber. Little shades of another proud Puerto Rican in Carlito Colon.
But how much did that cost Limelight to get that backstabber doing more damage to his own leg?
It was a sacrifice play, no doubt, but it did crack open the window of opportunity for Limelight. He's got to throw caution to the wind. He's got a big pit to climb out of in this matchup.
But Limelight has done that his entire career. You look at the two triple threat matches he won to get his golden opportunity. Jordan Clearwater did everything possible, even a cinder block upside the head. It did not stop Limelight, and he became the United World Champion. And so trust me when I say Limelight has a lot of fight left in him. The question is, does he have a left leg?
I think Limelight Limelight was looking for knockout of the night, but jumping guard is Filthy Tom Lawlor. He's got the guillotine hooked in here.
It's not quite the leverage Lawlor wants, but it's certainly effective.
Wow, how does Limelight have enough power here, especially with the compromised wheels? Adrenaline can do wonders. Limelight deposits the challenger to the canvas.
spinning the block and maybe seizing momentum if he can get back to his feet is Danny Limelight. Easier said than done after what he has been through.
And gentlemen, I gotta think distance might be the best friend for Limelight, the champion here now. Stay away from any more submission attempts. Hopefully get some feeling in that leg and start to uncork. He's trying to do it right now, trying to get that blood flowing.
And the left leg is his launch leg. Let's see how it lands, and that one was effective.
Didn't pay off before, it does here, and he's got some of that swagger back. The champ is rolling literally here.
From the outside in, yes, sir. And Limelight, this is as good as he has looked in the matchup. Trying to feed off the energy of the crowd is the champion. He's got Lawlor reeling.
Lawlor, though, tries to lower his levels, eats a big shot, echoing off the walls of the Improv. Limelight takes to the air. What a knee!
And if you notice, that was the right knee that landed there. Very wise by Limelight. And look, gentlemen, he has said time and time again, he wants to be the face of United. He will refuse to find a way.
Limelight feeling it right now. Target locked. He has tone! A little elevation sensation from the champion.
Tornillo, Limelight connects. And we got to take a break. The eyes looking very strange in the challenger. Our main event continues. What a fight.
I love to drive. It's my me time, my getaway, my escape. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield administrators help get those repairs paid. I trust CarShield with my baby, and you should too. CarShield has plans that include protection on major parts and systems like the engine, transmission, entertainment system, air conditioning, electronics, and more. CarShield administrators go the extra mile by including rental car options. You also get emergency services for flat or damaged tires, lockouts, dead batteries, and courtesy towing, all at no additional cost. Darlings, saving on expensive car repairs is just a phone call away. For me, it's a no-brainer.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-284-5872.
Don't worry. It's fake.
Let's go.
Fake bomb.
Let's go.
Fake class.
Oh, I'll do it. I swear on my mother's grave.
Fake threat. Fake dead guy. Fakes like those don't scare me. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
Welcome back, everyone. The champion getting the challenger back inside the squared circle. What a tornado to the outside after the break, but landed on his feet. And Johnny, how much do you think that may have taken out of the champion? The shockwaves of pain through the knee, but he seems to be warding it off right now.
Well, just like Tom Lawlor thrives off of people booing him, Limelight sometimes thrives off of pain as he goes up top, but oh, that did not land.
Oh no, he ran right into the triangle here.
Oh no.
Right into the triangle.
Disaster for the champion.
And in deep water, I don't know that Limelight can defend this. He seems to be going out here. He's shaking it off though. Got to be careful.
Title could be slipping through Limelight's hands right now. He is in there with a shark and Filthy Tom.
Lawlor transitioning, variation of the stretch muffler here, so attacking upstairs and downstairs and all points in between.
Locked in a torture chamber is Danny Limelight. Can he get to the ropes? Can he break the hold, or is he going to be forced to tap?
There's not an inch of the body of the champion that's not going to be hurting in the morning, but he's going to be hurting a lot more if he loses the title, but gets to the salvation of the ropes, if for only a second.
Tremendous amount of heart showed by Limelight, just finding a way to get to that bottom rope. But we are seeing the incredible arsenal that Tom Lawlor has, and oh no, back into an ankle lock now.
Right back into it.
This entire main event has been the proverbial quicksand for Limelight. The more he struggles, the deeper he sinks in to the game plan of Lawlor. Look out here. Got the wheelbarrow, drives the champ right into that top turnbuckle, and looking to keep the pedal to the metal.
And once again, we saw there the lack of explosion from Danny Limelight right into the arms of Lawlor.
Well, no lack of explosion in the challenger. Big throw there.
Just rattling the champion.
Champ
off
looks
the
like
mat.
he's out here. The champ is limp, he's lifeless, but he finds a way to kick out yet again.
Too much resolve still in Limelight, just able to get that shoulder up. But Lawlor still in control.
You can see Lawlor, he's sensing it. He sees the gold in his future.
Lawlor has wrestled a nearly perfect match, but maybe the mistake there that's going to cost him.
Limelight, can he do it? Finds a way to kip up, but again gets caught.
And he led with that left leg again. Another mistake from the champion.
Lawlor, much throughout this match, has just been one step ahead of the champion. Rolling through, though, where the head goes, the body goes. And right now, the body's going down. A filthy Tom Lawlor, some filthy strikes by the radioactive Poppy into the cover. He kicked out at one. Oh, my goodness.
Lawlor not going quietly. Limelight can't believe it. I can scarcely believe it. He's conferring with Scarlett Donovan. Indeed, a 1 count.
Well, Limelight has called himself a pit bull in the past. Well, he's facing a bulldog right now. Both of these men leaving it all in the ring.
That's got to be demoralizing for Limelight, but he doesn't have time to dwell on it because these two are throwing with bad intentions with the title on the line.
Both men just emptying the clip on one another. And Limelight starting to swing and miss. Lawlor still connecting, and he just floored Limelight again. Down goes the champion.
You talk about game plan. I mean, Lawlor has done damage to the left hamstring, the left calf, all the way down to the left ankle. Credit to Limelight for finding a way to stand upright.
Well, if this was MMA, it went the distance and went to the judges' scorecards. I think you'd maybe give it to Lawlor, but that's not the case. Who wants it more? Who's going to get the 1, 2, 3 or the submission? Limelight didn't have enough spring in the legs. And gets turned inside out, belly to back with a little something extra. And this might be the beginning of the end. It's been a great reign, champ, but it's all over momentarily if this continues.
Just sent Limelight into the upside down, and you may be right.
History's going to be
count
made.
Here.
History's going to be made. No, not yet. Limelight still has some fight left.
Unreal. We just saw moments ago, once again, Limelight could not do any of his game plan. He scales up to the top. It took too long. Lawlor pounced on him like a tiger, and he's still in control of this matchup. The question is, how can he find a way to submit or put Limelight down for the 3 count?
Strategy working perfectly for Lawlor thus far, except for earning a decision. Maybe took a little bit too much time trying to get up to the top rope.
Well, I think that was maybe a mistake for Lawlor. Abandon the game plan that's worked so well. Why go high risk at this point? Continue to dish out the pain. And this is a huge opportunity for Limelight, but does he have enough stability in those lower limbs to balance here? That is a big question. Look out here. Oh, my goodness. Don't tell me. Spanish fly. Both come crumbling down. Limelight lands on top into the cover, and it's still not over.
I thought it was a fortuitous landing for Limelight to go right into the cover, but not able to get the 3.
He's looking for the Maurice Onyanda, but here you see another look at that Spanish fly. Incredible, and that might open the door. Now, certainly Lawler's faced a lot of rear naked chokes in his MMA career, but can he get out of this one? Time will tell.
Limelight all of a sudden perched to retain here. Lawlor fighting, writhing to escape, and he does it now, putting it on Limelight. The choke on Limelight.
Brilliant transition by Lawlor.
Beautifully done. He has the hands clasped.
Oh,
and now, oh no, look at this, out of the scramble though. Who's gonna get the better of it? Limelight thinking Magistral yet again. Nullified though by Lawlor. This is one of the damnedest fights we've ever seen. Incredible. Fireman's carry position by Lawlor.
No.
Danny going for a bad landing there.
New champion.
Lights turning out. I think you're right, Johnny LaQuasto. Here comes the 3. No, it is not.
12-6 on the clock, tick-tock, but couldn't get the 1, 2, 3. What's it gonna take to kill the reign of Limelight?
Looking to do just that is Filthy Tom. He's signifying that it's over.
Yeah, you see Lawlor, he's got more in his arsenal. He's got, like you said, he has not emptied his clip yet, James.
Even Felix the Cat doesn't have enough tricks in his magic bag for these two to put him away. Unbelievable. Look out here, rolls through. Limelight rolls through.
Oh.
The referee checking the shoulders.
Back to neutral corners, charging in, this time empty-handed. Lawlor's face rocked off that turnbuckle, and the knee rocking it from Limelight as well.
Got enough spring here. Limelight digging deep. Look at symbiote DDT. A whole lot of venom in that one.
Spiking the challenger, burn the ships. Danny, he's got it locked in.
Oh, that's the position he wants it in, center of the ring.
Maurice Onyando. It's night-night time for the filthy one. He's out. Limelight survives and thrives as the champion.
And still United World Champion, Danny Limelight.
You said it, TK. Danny Limelight survived that war with filthy Tom Lawlor. I cannot believe the punishment he endured and was able to still come out victorious. That is the heart of a champion.
You know, in the octagon, they call it control time. Well, Tom Lawlor had about 90% of this match firmly in control, but Danny Limelight locking in the Maurice Onyando, center of the ring, and you know, he truly is radioactive. What a champion we have.
If you're afraid to offend, you can't be honest. That's Thomas Paine, a leader in the American Revolution. CarShield, America's most trusted auto protection company, spells out what's protected and coverage plans for your vehicle. If your vehicle is out of warranty, all you have to do is call before your car breaks down. CarShield preserves your right to save on repairs or replacements for major parts and systems, while protecting your freedom to choose your mechanic or dealer for one affordable pay-as-you-go rate, a rate that will never go up. The future of this country rests on the people. The future of your car should rest with CarShield administrators. Call CarShield before it's too late.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-453-5896. 800-453-5896. 800-453-5896.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream to be fast, clean, and loved everywhere. Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Phillips standing by here with Marty Bell and Allison Kay. Ladies, both of you have had extremely great success recently. Tell me, what's next on the plate for the two of you?
Well, first of all, I am so proud of you. Congratulations on winning your last match. I'm proud of you. I want to say congratulations to you. I don't want to talk about myself. I want to talk about Marty. I am so proud of you. I'm proud of you. I want you to win the championship. But I want you to win the championship. No, I want you to win the championship.
Ladies, speaking of the championship, Marty, you have pretty much solidified yourself as the bona fide #1 contender coming out of Derby City for the United Women's Championship. Now, if you go on to win that belt, would you be willing to defend it against your friend here?
Well, I mean, obviously, there's nobody worthier than, you know, you're so talented. But you know what? Why don't we cross that bridge when we get that? Right now, let's just focus on racking up more wins, rooting on each other, and we'll go from there.
I mean, is there any way for us to both be the champion? I feel like we could probably find a way.
Is that something we can do?
Can we do that?
Can we talk?
Can we cut it in half?
Let's see what we can find out, but until then, back to the action.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Accompanied to the ring by merciless Lord Crewe. From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 200 pounds, Dead Ringer, Aaron Williams.
The Dead Ringer, Aaron Williams, 20 years experience in the squared circle, and what a union between Williams and Lord Crewe.
We saw Williams play the difference maker several weeks ago when Lord Crewe took on Jake something. It was a shot with that cane that helped Crewe gain victory. Now Crewe is on the outside of the ring. I wonder what kind of difference maker the merciless one could be for Aaron Williams.
And his opponent from South Central Los Angeles, he is Chocolate Thunder, Willie Mack!
Listen to the ovation for Chocolate Thunder Willie Mack here in the main event this week on Derby City Wrestling, presented by CarShield. When you think of the pillars of the United Wrestling Network, many people think of Willie Mack. Former Hollywood Heritage champion, former television champion, two-time trios champion, Lucha Underground. I tell you what, you name it, he's done it. And the people, the fans, just really love them some Chocolate Thunder, Steve.
And one of the most agile people you will ever watch in the ring.
You got to wonder immediately what Crewe told Aaron Williams to prepare for Willie Mack. Lord Crewe took on Mack in the first match of Derby City Wrestling presented by CarShield that emanated from the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center. It did not go in Crewe's way, and that loss has been eating away at the merciless one. Can Williams avenge it now?
Well, Aaron Williams also has his own loss to avenge too. You know? So it's interesting to see.
Williams was in a hard battle with Moose from Impact Wrestling. And yes, so it is Williams who wants to get in the winning way here in Derby City. But Chocolate Thunder is not going to help him achieve that goal tonight. I'll tell you what, Willie Mack has gas in the tank like none other. Speed, agility. There's really nobody like him.
No short of support either here.
People really, what's the word for it? I mean, they just really take to Willie Mack, Steve, because of his story. They know how he's wrestled really with life. Grew up in South Central LA, says everything that comes out of the hood is not bad. Foster child from 3 months old to 18, thought his foster mom was his real mom, and she died at 14. Bounced back and forth, in and out of the system. Homes that had padlocks on the doors. That was Willie Mack's story. And so while he's on the receiving end of the press from Aaron Williams right now, I am telling you, Chocolate Thunder is a man who knows what it's like to overcome adversity. He's gone from homelessness to championships and being one of the most recognized wrestlers in the nation, in the world today.
No matter what side you fall on in this, it's hard to not respect Willie Mack for what he's been through and where he's at now. And I mean, if you just start from the beginning of his career, the man's done so much.
Willie Mack showing his athleticism, switching the momentum here. Precious seconds ticked away, but he went for the cover and can only find two, even with the hook of the leg.
But let's be clear now. Aaron Williams is nothing to mess with as well, okay? And when you add Lord Crewe to the conversation on the outside, it'd be really dangerous.
Again, we saw this happen just a couple of weeks ago when it was Lord Crewe taking on Jake something. An outside distraction that creates a window of opportunity. Hold on here. Williams is on top. Chocolate Thunder's in trouble. And we got to take our last time out. Derby City Wrestling, presented by CarShield, continues.
I love to drive. It's my me time, my getaway, my escape. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield administrators help get those repairs paid. I trust CarShield with my baby, And you should too. CarShield has plans that include protection on major parts and systems like the engine, transmission, entertainment system, air conditioning, electronics, and more. CarShield administrators go the extra mile by including rental car options. You also get emergency services for flat or damaged tires, lockouts, dead batteries, and courtesy towing, all at no additional cost. Darlings, saving on expensive car repairs is just a phone call away. For me, it's a no-brainer.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in costs for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-284-5872.
From the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center in West Louisville, Kentucky, you are watching Derby City Wrestling presented by CarShield. Gilbert Corsi alongside 93.9 The Bills, Steve Rummage, and this your main event. Chocolate Thunder Willie Mack taking on the dead ringer Aaron Williams. During the break, Steve, it has been all Williams who was picking Mack apart with his incredible striking power. And you see a shot right there.
It's impressive what Aaron Williams is doing. I want to know who.
Shoulders on the mat. Chocolate Thunder's in trouble, but no hook of the leg, and he's out in two.
Who came up with the first two opponents? Moose and Willie Mack, was that you?
Why do you blame me? Well, you think I got the control around here?
I don't know how much power you got around here.
Just a broadcaster. But listen, you can't complain. You get top-notch competition night after night, every contest that comes through the curtain. That's what you can expect here in Derby's cover here again. That's what you can expect here in Derby City Wrestling, presented by CarShield, Steve.
That we can agree on, I'll give you that.
Want to let our fans that you can catch our next, and a blatant, this is what Aaron Williams does. Uses every piece of his gear, of the ring, anything he can find to his advantage. He's an exceptionally talented athlete with a Muay Thai, Taekwondo, lots of different martial arts in his background. But when it comes down to it, he's not afraid to treat, not afraid to cut corners, if that's what it takes to win.
Glad you brought that up, because I was going to say that the martial arts background of Aaron Williams makes him extremely dangerous.
Harando, Kempo, Jiu-Jitsu. Bottom line, as Willie Mack is looking at the lights, is Aaron Williams has some educated feet.
Absolutely, and I don't care if your name's Moose, Willie Mack, or whatever. It makes him a dangerous opponent no matter when you step in the ring.
All right, fans, I want to tell you now, never miss an opportunity to see Derby City Wrestling presented by CarShield. Our next television event coming up May the 28th right here at the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center in West Louisville. Tickets available now on derbycitywrestling.tv. And if this is your first time clicking in, know that you can catch this great mat action every Saturday at noon on My 58.
Put him out! That's what I'm talking about!
Crewe barking orders to the dead ringer, put him out. Crewe not forgetting that defeat several weeks ago to Willie Mack. He's crawling at him, eating away at him. And if that hand falls the third time, then this one is over, but Willie is still alive here.
This is what Willie Mack does.
Mack. Hard shots to the midsection, creating some distance here.
Big shot.
Mack with some shots of his own. We talked about the striking of the dead ringer. Look at the back kick. Flat foot right on the base of the jaw. That'll knock a tooth loose. And that'll knock a tooth out.
That will knock a couple out.
Take another look at how this went down. Up into the air in a hard forearm shot. Whiplash-like effect. And you can see Aaron Williams seeing stars now.
Crewe pleading with Aaron Williams to get up. I'm not sure.
Wow. Fans here appreciating what they see here in the main event.
This is a great match. You won't see this anywhere else. It's amazing.
Finish this now! Come on!
I think the only person who didn't like that was Aaron Williams and Lord Crewe. But it's Chocolate Thunder, who is beginning to rally now, putting together the combinations. Remember when I was talking about that gas in the tank, Steve? Spiked with the DDT. Is this one over here? Williams may be out.
Close.
Two and a half.
We're still in this area. Come on.
Willie Mack
Come on, Aaron.
has got to be asking himself, what else is it going to take? What else must I do to gain victory? Mack was slow to go into the corner there, and Williams saw him coming. And just that quickly, the momentum shifted in this match, and I think it's over here. Williams! Very close to victory, but Willie Mack is still alive. Mack is sucking wind, Steve.
It was impressive to kick out, I'll be honest. I would have put everything on that was
Look at the
right
fatigue.
there.
Look at the fatigue written on the face of Chocolate Thunder Willie Mack. That face says he's been in a fight. That face says that he's been in a brawl. All of those kicks from the educated feet of Aaron Williams almost setting in. Williams planted, and Chocolate Thunder digging deep here. We've seen him kip up so many times, but I gotta wonder if he's got enough gas left in the tank this time.
Oh, man.
And that proverbial 12th man beginning to come alive here in the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center. And Mack is back. Chocolate Thunder, standing moonsault. Leg is hooked. Is this one over? 2.5.
You have to give Aaron Williams credit. This is an incredible match.
Mack went for the stunner. Crewe's up with that cane. One step ahead is Willie Mack. Connects this time. Snake eyes. And Mack with the victory.
Here is your winner, Willie Mack!
We'll take another look at how this one. No, we're gonna stay right here. I was gonna show you the finish of the match on a replay, but Crewe, who was already boiling at Willie Mack for that defeat a couple weeks ago, is now incensed. Willie Mack has now defeated Lord Crewe and his partner, Aaron Williams, and Mack is irate. Irate about it.
Crewe is irate. Mack's in trouble.
Hold on here. They're putting him. Mack needs some help. Mack is in a bad way. Crewe is dangerous enough on his own, but Williams has got that. That cane. Jake something. And Jake knows what it's like to get hit with that cane. Williams popped Jake something several weeks ago. That's how Lord Crewe beat him. Hold on. Crewe's got a chair. This one is broken loose. We have lost control, ladies and gentlemen, and we are out of time. Join us next week for Derby City Wrestling presented by CarShield. What a win for Willie Mack.